Hey Kevin, hey Bunchong.
Hello.
Hi, Bapi.
Hey, so today we're mostly going to do the logistics for the workshop on the 16th. We need to
Okay.
get ourselves organized for that and get some stuff out of the way in the next 30 minutes.
Sounds good.
Assuming my compatriots can join. Hey Bunchong, where are you physically? Are you in hey Quinn?
Malaysia.
Malaysia. Oh my God, what time is it there?
Just midnight. Just midnight. That's still okay.
All right. Well, thank you for giving us your midnight time. Appreciate it.
Sure, no problem.
Hey Quinn. So let me share my screen. Maybe give me 1 second. Okay, so the part where we're still kind of building is this is what the agenda looks like right now. Can you hear me, Quinn?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got thanks, Kevin. We're opening with a level setting session. Then we're going to do IP vendors in a burst. Two bursts. One is sort of the standards base, and then we're putting in the sort of non-standards base, by my understanding, together in one session. And then we're doing an optical PHY for 45 minutes, right? And then
What does discussion mean at 11?
Discussion simply means exactly that, which is sort of, rather than, maybe there's some questions while they're speaking, but we also want sort of a group, what do you call it? Time
It's like a
for
panel
exactly,
then?
exactly,
Oh,
right?
okay.
So
So
basically,
the speakers remain on stage and can take questions
yeah,
or something.
there might not be a stage. It's a small room, by my understanding. So hopefully we keep it informal. They're all bunched up at the front. And I don't even know if we'll have a microphone. I forgot that. That's a good thing I didn't think of. Do we even have a microphone?
Yeah, we'll have mics
Okay.
if you want.
Yeah, maybe. So then, yeah, but I've seen this approach at the DOE workshop, and I liked it, where basically it was a group of people answering questions rather than an individual, and they all spoke on similar topics. So we'll see if it goes on longer. But the intent is to sort of make this a more working workshop. That's why I sort of bunched the discussion at the end. Does that make sense?
Yes. Sorry, I was on mute. Yes.
No worries.
I just wasn't clear. So you're breaking them into the sort of standard space and not, and having two discussions or Q&As.
Yeah. So this one's 15. This is 20. This is 10. And I didn't have a discussion for the optical PHYs. We don't have time. And then the last session is the idea of like, okay, we want to put all this together into a white paper, and D-Matrix is sort of an application-oriented discussion, talk. And Quinn, for this, I think Rohit from Google says he can't make it, so I'm hoping your Microsoft guy comes through, or lady person comes through.
I have been getting the runaround, so I keep getting pointed to a new person. Everyone says, oh, well, it's interesting, but I'm not the person, and gives me another name.
Okay, worst case, can you sort of press in your primary contact?
I am trying. Unfortunately, he's not local, so it's harder to just get him to come. He's based in Seattle.
Got it. Okay.
There is someone local, but he keeps pushing me off to other people. So I'm
What's
working
the
it.
name? Okay.
I also have possibly someone from Mercedes who's interested to come speak from the automotive side
Okay, we can
on
put
the
them on.
panel.
Well, I don't. Yeah, that might be your sort of a diversity will be good enough. Diversity
Yeah.
of use cases. So I've got one person here from John Schaff from HPC, DJ from the hyperscalers. Maybe we can see it'll be good to have two hyperscalers if we can. I'm just realizing that Anu likely has a conflict. She'll have to be out of town. So I'm going to find some other semi vendor who's a buyer.
So we'll keep working on this. I think we'll get one or two more. If we
Okay, all right.
keep that.
Then that's pretty much it. If Shahab joins, hopefully we can. Is he on?
No, I think he said last week that he couldn't join till 9:30.
Man,
And
you've got a good
so
memory. Okay.
he is not here yet. I wasn't even sure if the meeting was starting at 9 or 9:30. So I was glad to see you join.
Oh, okay.
But
Excellent.
and about Anu, you just said, I know she's out of town this week, but she's going to be at the workshop. Is that correct? Or
I don't think so.
okay.
So basically, I just realized because she is. Let me find out. My suspicion is. Oh, so okay. I tell him we're on right now. Just so I know we're on. Okay, but I think in the week of the global summit, she has to be out of town. She's going to attend the ODSA session, and I think the previous day she's going to be out of town. So I'm thinking we might need somebody else to substitute for her. Okay.
Hey, Bappy, sorry I'm late.
No. Oh, you haven't missed much, Alan.
Okay.
It is mainly a working meeting for the 5 workshop. So,
All right. This is a spreadsheet meeting, right?
nope. Yeah, it is, but it is a spreadsheet, but not that spreadsheet. Okay. Anything else we can think of? So UCLA, I think if Subbu is going to be there, if the professor is going to attend, we'll find some way for him to speak. But I don't think we'll have a. And say same. The people we're waiting on are there are a few people who are waiting on. We'll squeeze them in if they show up. But otherwise, this is a pretty full agenda. So we're going to have a hard time squeezing them in. But at least for the professor, I'm certain we have to. We need to put him in there. So maybe we'll put him on the buyers panel or something. And that's about it.
I have
And in terms, go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry, I don't know who was speaking. But this is Kevin. I had a question about, actually, can you put that back up, Bobby, if you get a chance? The official position of OCP on the open chiplet economy is supporting both UCIe and BO,
Right.
correct?
Right.
So in the discussion, it's not really like which one is better debate, right?
Good
That's
God,
not
no.
what we're hoping for.
No. It's so this is a level setting session, which is something along the lines of, well, I didn't know Bo had this feature, or can you expand Bo to do X, or what is the when is UCIe 1.2 or 2.0 or whatever going to come out? It's more clarifying questions than why A versus B.
Got it. Okay, well, that
I
I
mean,
think will be helpful.
It might. I don't think. It's a good question. It didn't even occur to me. It was more like Maybe I'll rephrase this as there.
Okay.
Since that seems to be, whoa, what happened to you?
Rogue Excel.
Rogue Excel, yeah. How about I rephrase this as Q&A?
Sure. I think
That's much more anodyne, right?
right. And who's the speaker on UCIE?
I don't have one yet, so
Okay.
okay. This is temporary. This is a placeholder. I should grade that in.
Got it.
But
Okay.
I've got to ask Letizia if he's willing to do it.
Sorry for the dumb question. Is this part of OCP Global Summit or a separate little workshop?
It's a separate workshop on the same week on Monday the 16th,
Okay.
and it's at Quinn's institution, CMU Silicon Valley campus.
Okay. Sadly, I didn't land till midday. I can come. Would like to be there.
Okay, but yeah, so
Will it be recorded? You know.
I don't know yet. We don't know yet, to tell you the truth. We'll definitely have the decks available offline, but whether it'll be recorded, we don't know. We're trying to figure that out because part of our goal is to sort of make this an informal workshop, and recording tends to sort of make it less informal.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
And just to that end, are we still expecting 50 people? Is that still the target here, or?
I think so. Maybe it's somewhere between 30 and 50 is my expectation.
Okay.
Do you think more?
Oh no, I don't. I was just asking.
I'm thinking
Now that
something.
we know how many, roughly how many presenters we're going to have, and we can kind of do the math of,
Yeah.
we should be able to get a guess of how many people we're going to have.
So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17 presenters. Right. I'd say we can get we probably will have another 10, 15 people. So we should be around 30 to 35 for like a workshop like thingy.
Okay.
Depends on how many people we want to let in per company. Do we say 2 per company or 1 per company?
I would let in 2 if they have a second person who wants to come besides the presenter.
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Two. Okay.
Ramin will obviously present for Elion, but I would like to attend. So
okay, so then that's perfect. So then I think we're in business. We will have somewhere around 25 people, 25 to 30, and hopefully that makes it a more discussion-y meeting than a slides and walk away. So let's say 2 attendees per company. I should put a question mark here. Okay. Anything else?
do you have abstracts from most of these presenters by now?
Oh, we have abstracts from everybody.
Great. Okay. So they're committed.
Yeah. We've got abstract. So there's a bunch of people whose abstracts we don't have, who sort of will add to that. But the people we've listed are the ones for whom we have abstracts.
Super. Thanks.
Sorry, Bapi, this is Majid joining a bit late. Hi.
It's all over, man. We finished.
I know, yeah. So the notifications when it came out, Armin was saying he didn't get anything.
No, he didn't. We're going to we should have sent them out yesterday, and we will today. But
okay, great.
Yeah, I mean the intent is to sort of let everybody who wants to talk give them a slot. So
okay.
It's not this like you haven't met our CICC
Right.
or
No,
What's
no,
it? What's
okay.
the one in ISACC standards or something along those lines?
Right, right, okay. And then the site for the event, I couldn't find anything. Is that normal?
Well, it's going to be at the CMU Silicon Valley campus. Let's see if I can.
No, but what I meant is
Oh, the
a
website.
website
I'm
showing.
going to create that.
Oh, okay, it's not done. Okay, so
Yeah,
I was
it's not even started. So I got to create that.
and it's gonna be linked to OCP, correct?
Yes, it's entirely OCP.
Okay, no, but
Mostly I'm going to do something.
in the OCP global will appear something like die to die, whatever.
No, the what I'm thinking right now, because this is an informal thing, we could actually. It's a good question. That is a good question. Let me ask Cliff. I think that's a good question. But in terms of the website, here's what I was going to do. Actually, that's a good thing I want to discuss with you guys. OCP is over aliased. Okay, I was just going to create a GitHub Pages repo here. I was going to ask somebody to and just do a really lame GitHub Pages repo for this workshop and put all the slides there. And basically, I was going to copy these guys. I kind of like how the simplicity of their formats. I was just going to copy that.
Right.
Or-
Okay.
Or at least the laziest way I could reproduce that. Maybe it's easiest.
And is there a sort of a link from the OCP main page to
I
there?
think I'm going to ask. That's a good point. I'm going to see if we can make that happen.
Okay, because I found a page where already there was a well, actually that's not the same event. It was more the the show that we have, Die to Die show, and it wasn't up to date. The page that was there, it was old. I don't know why. If you go to OCP and you look at the but it's not what we're talking about here, but if you go to OCP, you the event now for the global summit landing, and yeah, so if you go to global summit, it would be good if it appears here, but yeah, so if you go, yeah, so if you go down to schedule the show, the demo, where was it? Somewhere up, I think.
Are you talking about the detailed schedule, this one?
Yeah, or there was something that landed on schedule of the exhibition. And
so there's three things going on that week for us meaning the ODSA.
Right.
Thing number one is we have an engineering workshop which covers all of chiplets on, I think, Wednesday or Thursday. I never get this straight. Hang on, let me look. And thing number two is this experience center that all of you are part of, which is on the exhibit floor.
Yeah, that's the one that I saw. The schedule was old. So should it be here? Right. So if you go to the chiplet, I guess.
This one, open chiplet economy.
Yeah. So
it won't, there shouldn't be a schedule for this because this is all of Tuesday.
Right. Somewhere else there was some schedule. I don't know why.
This one is Thursday, 8 a.m. onwards. This is our actual Yakathon.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So it's up to date, that one. That one is.
Oh yeah, this is 100% right. This is Monday. This is an actual session on Thursday.
Okay. So that's a different one.
Yeah. This one essentially this is a very generic thing about all of the workflows and panels and
right.
And whereas this one, our thing here, the Monday thing is exclusively on FISE and nothing else.
Yeah. No, I was just the floor exhibition
is a good point. I don't know if we can get it added to this schedule. They might get a bit upset, but we'll find out.
Oh, I see. So that one is not here either.
Which is that here? Would you say that?
What I meant is the experience center
Experience
for,
center is right here. It's right here. These
for
things.
the
This-
chips.
Yeah, there's
Uh-huh.
one giant experience center that just says it's all the way from 11:30 to.
So it doesn't say, okay, there are no details right now.
Good point. Let me-
Because I wanted to, our marketing was asking, send me a link. So I was looking and I found something, but it was really old and it didn't have any, wasn't up to date based on the schedule you had distributed.
Right here, Station 1 Open Chiplet Economy sponsored by ASC.
Yeah, at least we're not there.
Oh, all right.
That's
Okay.
that's what I was saying.
Okay, this one we can add everybody who's in here. All right, good, really good. Let me do one thing.
Yeah, this is last year's maybe or something.
No, we're brand new. It's just incomplete.
Oh, okay.
It's just incomplete. You guys aren't here either. Who's not here? Give me one sec.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So I hopefully I wasn't wasting time to bring it up.
Well, you're wasting my time, but hang on. Let's see who's it.
Just the marketing guy was asking me, "Oh, give me a link so I can make a campaign." I said,
Yeah, 100%. So Cliff, Open Chiplet Economy. Cliff. The experience center. Exhibitors. Can do. Who else is it missing? One sec, let me check.
Is everyone there actually part of?
IR Labs, yes. Blue Cheetah, yes. D-Matrix, yes. Samsung is not, but it's Fraunhofer. Samsung gets replaced by. Oh my god, I didn't even see this. That's what happens when. Okay. Palo Alto Electron by Siemens Mentor. Siemens Mentor and Siemens and Anemoy, Elian to be added.
Right.
Who else are we missing?
Yeah, it's worth leaving.
Marvell,
Right. I was gonna say.
Marvell, IR to be expanded to IR Intel, ASC,
Might as well
UCL,
redo the whole thing.
yeah,
Modification.
Now let's wait.
no, Alan, I can't. UCLA, who are the two I'm missing? We have Zero ASIC. Zero ASIC is missing. And what am I forgetting? This is ridiculous. It's telling me stop sharing my screen. Did I add ASC?
Well, it's written on the title, at least the current one. But there is no, if they're exhibiting, yes.
So the names are IR, D-Matrix, Can Do, Elian, Siemens Trace. Okay, Siemens Trace, Fraunhofer, Samsung, Blue Cheetah. Ila's gonna kill me. Okay, Blue Cheetah, ASC. Those are the two names I'm missing. Okay.
Okay, so that's good.
One IR to be expanded to IR Intel, Samsung to be expanded. Okay, let me share my screen again. Oh, Shab's here. Perfect. Okay, this is it, right? Should we maybe we should ask, does it make sense to have links to your companies from here? But that's a lot of work. There's a lot of manual work. Okay. We'll see.
I agree.
Possible links to companies, I guess.
Labor. Okay. All right. So we got, so then I have to chase down the separate idea of a link to this website. Hey, Shab, when I was saying, I was thinking we could just make this a GitHub Pages repo like HipChips. I can ask Kevin to create a Git repo on the Open Compute list and then link to it somehow from the Global Summit.
Sure, why not?
That's what I'm thinking. That's the easiest way. Then at least it's it's part of the OCP record in some fashion.
Mhm.
Sorry, one last related question. Is there
Sure.
a link on the OCP Global to the panel, for example? I couldn't find anything either.
Which panel?
The chiplet economy panel, not the,
Oh, yeah. Should be here, right?
yeah, it wasn't.
Unless like here.
Okay, so it
Is
is there.
this wrong? This might be. Oh, this doesn't have your name. Okay, hang on. We'll fix this. This okay. Every other panel except man, you guys have been hit by all the bugs. I apologize, man. Okay,
Okay,
I will fix that too.
okay,
Okay, let me do that offline.
okay.
Good grief. That's. I think
You must have it somewhere. You could just copy paste, no?
I do. I'm going by memory here. This is the problem with everything being recorded. I hate it. All my transitions get recorded.
You're doing a great job.
Including this comment that you made.
God damn it. Let me go find that. I don't want to screw that up. All right. Wait, where is what's this YOL? YOL D matrix. Is it you, Majid? Or is Majid? Yeah,
Yes, it's me. It's good.
it's going to be you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, little bugs here and there.
Well, you guys got hit by the nuts. All right. Good grief. Where were we? Oh, here. Okay, so Shahab, I think we just need to say, maybe just send out the we still have an open on who's going to speak on UCIe. We didn't get I didn't close the loop with it this year. We should just send out the thank yous to everybody. That's the only big item left.
Okay, I think one thing Armin was asking if there is any website. Should we wait for the
No, let's just send out the accepts and say we're organizing the other logistics. Let's everybody know and book the time.
Okay, sure.
We should send out the accepts like right now because we're and we can even send the template in a follow-up email if it's not ready. Because I otherwise I'm okay with sending it in its current. Oh, actually, you know what, guys? Since you've been providing good feedback on everything else. So we changed the name from discussion to Q&A, Shahab, while you in the first 30 minutes, because discussion felt like, you know, it could be like there's a potential for it to be misinterpreted as A versus B. Q&A is much more sort of soothing.
Okay.
This is a template. It's fairly straightforward that we're going to use for the slides. The only thing is we're going to put in a suggestion that they have a performance summary slide where appropriate. And we'll send this out. They will send out the time. That's basically it. We're keeping it pretty light. And any question on how many slides you think, or we just leave that to the
I think we should leave it to the presenter, but we can state that their timeline is 15 minutes.
Okay. But the idea is here that we are going to list a set of parameters, suggested list of parameters, which is, I guess, what are you thinking, Shahab? Let's at least put something down right now.
Power.
Actually, we could do one thing. Give me 1 sec. So Shahab, Rohit said he can't make it. So
Rohit also messaged me with bunch of question. I'm not sure if he can make it or not. I think he got the assumption that we want basically same thing that he provided to UCI and Bo in the past. Not to basically.
When did you? I spoke to him last night, and then he texted me this morning. Unless you're.
No, I think he emailed me last night.
Okay. So this morning is like, no, I can't make it. So for either we have to you can lean on him and ask him if he wants to change his mind, or we got to move on basically.
Okay. Well, I can anyway. I have to reply back to him. I will, and let's see. And did you hear back from DJ?
Yes, DJ is in. He can either be I think he can be a good moderator. Then John Schaff is in, and Anu, I realize will have like logistical problems, so we have to find a replacement.
Okay.
And then Quinn's working on Microsoft, and Quinn might have somebody from automotive.
I'm working on both of those, yes.
Yeah, automotive. Okay. From the AR VR of Meta, also I have someone if you want. We can. add.
Okay. I think that's you know, we can have a fairly informal buyers panel of whoever wants to show up. I think more is good for this one.
Okay.
All right, this is our list in the spreadsheet. Which ones do you want to collect?
Picojoule per bit.
Picojoule per bit. Really, you want to start right there? All right. Ah, come on. God.
You want to make it easy to start with the package
Reach.
type. Package type.
Oh yeah.
What is it? This is horrible. Hang on. I'm sorry.
Do you want me to jump in? Or?
No, that's fine. I just at the wrong place. Metric, value, units. Okay. Packaging technology, you said?
Yep.
You want to say line rate?
Packaging culture. I just want to see if it's a silicon interposer or other type. Basically,
Okay.
that's two different categories.
Interposer,
Or slash RVL or what? Laminate or
other advanced. You want to call out RDL specifically?
I think it's up to them. They have to say what's their package.
Okay.
We can push for number of layer.
Okay.
And speed for each lane or before power, I think the speed and
Hey,
is
give me 1 second. Let me take this for a minute.
So while we're waiting for Bapi, Shahab, did
Mhm.
you there were a couple of comments on the glass wing that was errors in it, like the bit error rate. I
Hey,
think it's
sorry, I'm back.
And
So
where
Rohit
there
can
was
make
an
it.
error. Sorry, Magic.
Go ahead, Bapi. Yeah,
Okay,
maybe
yeah, sorry. Let
talk
me fix
after.
this up, then we can come back. Rohit can make it, but there's some conditions. We'll figure it out, Shahab. But we got him back.
Yeah, okay, that's great.
That's why I sort of jumped off. Apologies. Anyway, we got to we have to sort of it's a long story, but we'll figure it out. You and I'll talk offline, or you, Quinn, and I, excuse me. Okay, now tell me. So we got that settled. So rather than this, what we'll say is Meta, Google, LBL. Who else? Oh, we don't have the okay, those are the other three we're waiting for. Okay, sorry, go ahead, please.
Majid was telling that there is a typo, but I don't know where he's referring.
No, but I think before we go to that topic, Bapi, you are finished with your metrics that you started on?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no. We need to fill
You'll
this in
do it
because I want to
offline.
send this out today.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, we need to send this out at the end of this meeting. We got to send out
Okay.
all the accepts to, because Armin asked a bunch of good questions, so
Okay.
I have to like answer them.
right, okay. No, Sharp, maybe it was just the information about Glasswing that's filled in there. There were a couple of mistakes. And I can send you the email. I think there were just a couple, and we'll.
Oh yeah, that's the intent of this meeting, right, Majid? To that at the end of this, we're going to produce the 2023 version of that sheet and deprecate the previous version.
Okay, so yeah, because the error rate is way off.
Right. Yeah. That's you hit the nail on the head. Just to deprecate the sheet and do a new one.
Okay, right now it's not yet formal. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Bobby, do you want to share the Excel, the presentation? Then we can fill
Oh,
up.
I'm not sharing. I'm sorry. I thought I was. I'm so sorry. I thought I was sharing and typing away. There you go.
That was my that was what I was asking. Reach is not in there.
Yeah, reach is another one. I think, Bobby, before power also we need to ask for speed lane. How fast they can.
Land rate. Do we care about edge density?
Of course, we do after power.
Power reach. Isn't there something about the material quality or something when it comes to interpol? Like that's, I guess that's too much for this. Okay. Edge density. Where anything else?
I think this is good enough for that table for now.
Okay.
I don't want to scare people.
All right, then I'll mail this to you and then we just send it out to everybody. If we want to, we can send out an updated list.
I think we do have the list, yeah.
So why don't you add the
unit for the reach.
units for the rest too? Yeah, exactly.
Hey, what about bit error rate? Don't we want that?
We can. Why not?
And yeah, I don't know if latencies are all here, but
My pet peeve, man. All right, don't even get me started. Latency.
yeah, I think you had something else before the latency. What was it?
Bit error rate.
Yeah, BR.
Well, I think let's just say latency at pick a bit error rate. Maybe that's a better mechanism to combine the two. We always thought rather than the rate latency, a random thing. Didn't we have like a target bit error rate for which where we wanted latency?
That's why I was not sure if we have a good, basically, chance that people provide latency.
I see. So that's one of the opens. You don't want to put that in here. Okay. then let's
But you
delete.
could iterate instead. I guess that's less controversial.
Okay. Do we want anything about process? Well, I guess we don't want to say anything about process nodes.
Yeah, process node is easy and good.
Okay. This is dimensionless, right?
Yes.
Good enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shab, I'm going to mail this to you, updated version to you,
Okay.
and then it's off to the races.
And I prepared some draft for acceptance.
Okay. Do you want to share it?
Sure. Okay, we're gonna put their name here, or I should say dear all. We're pleased to inform you that your submission title, I think we better not to say submission title. It's your submission. Okay.
Oh man, I messed up. Hang on. God, I hate it when I do this.
You lost it.
No, I edited the wrong template. There's an updated one that's in the back. That I can fix that. That's easy to fix. Still annoying. Keep going, Sharp. Sorry, I'll fix it and send you the one. Fixed. All right.
Should I ask everyone to send the material by email, or do we gonna have basically a Google Drive? I think email is gonna be easier, yeah.
I think people be hesitant to send it to a personal email address then. So can we just say submission instructions and in a website? We're working on submission instructions in a website. Will follow by, let's say, by when in 9:25 or something. Do you want to do a biography too?
Yeah, otherwise then we have to separately email them and ask them for the.
So my vote would be we just tell everybody yes right now and say, look, we'll send you a logistics. Here's a template. We'll send you updated logistics within a week rather than doing it bits and bobs. Like the we're expecting we're expecting a final deck by this date, and we'll send you logistics within a week. Would be my vote.
Okay, then I will get rid of this too.
Get rid of it would be like basically your contribution. Leave that in there, and anything after that, we're attaching a template for use.
Yeah, I think if you want to attach a template, that should be in here. Yeah. So people know to use that.
We're attaching and leave the deadline in for October 5th. That's really early, man. Those are I know people who will be editing theirs on October 15th.
But we have to provide them feedback and run the event in a week. You tell me what date you prefer. Please find the attached template.
considering that this is an informal workshop, I'm okay with. I mean, you guys tell me. I'll give you my preference, and you guys can go like anything up to the 12th is good enough for me.
Do you have enough time to review and provide feedback and ask them this is missing or this is not good or something? Or you just want to go blindly, whatever that they present?
My bias would be to let people say whatever they want. That's usually the way. That's my bias. I'm happy to.
And we are not achieving any of the goal that we wanted, but
think well.
I'm feeling that this workshop is getting again to a kind of marketing workshop, not what we want based on what I can see, right? Clearly, our goal is not basically to, at least mine, is not to basically create another venue to companies to come and present, hey, as a marketing, these are the good things that we have. We wanted to streamline them to use basically almost a uniform pattern for reporting the material. And if we don't review, then somebody may not say some of the stuff that we want. But at least if we review, we have a chance to ask it one more time. There's no mechanism to force them to present those data, but at least it gives us another chance to ask them, hey, please include this information. But it's
So maybe just to make it sound less enforceable, we ask them to give us a draft on, whatever, October 9th, and then the final version by the 12th or 13th.
I like
That
to
will
hear
work.
from Majid and Kevin because those two are participating. How do you guys feel about this?
Well, I think it makes sense that you leave some time for yourselves to at least make sure everything is going in the similar direction, so that I think there is some review period is needed, at least from what I can see, because people can, as you say, can go in their own directions. And you, as you said, it's good to keep it very technical and not marketing. So your end goal really is to get that spreadsheet to a level that everybody is on board on the appleness at least, and some scrutiny of the data. That would be ideal if that happens. Or at least people can come out and say, okay, if you want to trade off this and that, that's what you use.
So
yeah.
I'm certainly okay with the review, so that, Shabab, that's fine. I don't know, you said you're looking for specific things. I guess that was communicated when companies were invited. Maybe I wasn't involved then, so I am not certain what you mean by that when you say if things are missing, you're going to ask people to add them. Is that clear to all the speakers?
Yeah, almost, because in our basically call, we refer to the Excel sheet that we had, and we set the goal is to basically form and update that Excel sheet that we used to basically have for 2 years ago, and that was one of the goals.
let's do one thing. Let's make the okay, how about we meet this halfway? In the technical content is desired, why don't we put down what we want? Maybe we can copy it over from the so we do a review and we say we would really like this content to be in there. I think sort of doing a blind review without any clear expectation of content is also a hard one, right? So in this slide, what would you have them show here? What are the content? We play technical content is desired. Let's delete this and say, what are the contents we'd appreciate your focusing on the following aspects of each file.
We can attach the Excel sheet empty one, the new one that we have, and we say, okay, fill this Excel sheet as much as you can.
Ooh,
But that's harsh.
no, no, I'm anti that, man, because then you're saying if you don't want to make all this information public, don't participate. And I really would like everybody to say private or public. These are the metrics we agree on. That to me is like a technical content is desired.
Do you think 2 weeks is not enough time that we communicate with each rep and we ask for modification? On their presentation, maybe it's good as it is. We don't know what we're gonna receive.
I think we're setting ourselves up for a lot of work, even if it's it's a lot of work to review 10 of these and get back and say do this, and it is.
It's only 6 or 7 presentation, Bobby.
But let's say you want to give them guidelines. What would we give them? What is it in the let's say, let me look at the CFP. Which part of the call for which part of that would you like them to cover in this?
Oh, by the way, we have 3 minutes. I have a
so if we want to cover, what would you like to cover?
I think the table that you had at the end, that's
so we have that.
the Excel sheet.
In describing their file, what would you like them to, what do you think we should hear? I have the invitation letter.
I mean, all the things that what I want is different from what they are willing to participate to say.
No, what I'm saying is, what do you,
Excel sheet.
what do we want? Maybe let me ask a question differently. What makes a good deck? What are the content that we want in that deck for that we would appreciate if they stuck to these things, if it was a technical talk?
I think the explanation, whatever things that we wanted to get from the Excel sheet, I think that would be great if they can have it.
Okay, so let us say if we want to fill up the spreadsheet, right?
Or
What else?
it's basically 40-50 line, Bobby. I do want to list everything. What's their clocking method? What's their signaling? What is their
Yeah, I think you want to
Bible
scare
study.
people off. Please do not cover intro material standards. These will be.
Sorry, I have to get to the 10 a.m. meeting. Do you want to talk about it maybe later?
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to say, please assume you're already familiar with them, and we have 2 intro sessions.
My suggestion is, Bobby, that we send out the acceptance letter by noon, and we attach the presentation template, and we will let them know that please follow up. We will send another email for follow up, how to report these numbers or whatever that we have a request. But we need to just decide on the deadline. I believe October 5th is a good draft deadline. I don't know what. Do you think it's too short? It's going to be around 10 days.
Yeah,
It's more than 2 weeks. It's 15 days.
all right. Let's make it the Friday, October 6th. Then that's a good 10 days, and usually that means people will send it to us over the weekend, and for all practical purposes, it'll be the 9th.
Okay.
And implementation status. What else? Is there anything else in this? that anybody has any ideas? What else do we want or not want? Majid, Kevin, Quinn, anything else you want to see?
Yeah,
in
I
this?
think just before the metrics, you want to describe the phi. So they're gonna, how much they talk about clocking or other stuff is gonna be up to the user, but I think that's what Shabab was saying. We need something to describe what it actually is.
Aspects of your fine.
Okay, Bobby, I will.
Okay, or technical aspects of your fine. Metrics that characterize and the implementation status. Anything else?
Looks like a good start. Thanks,
Good enough,
Bobby.
right? All right. Quinn, or Majid, anything else before you drop off?
No, I think it's good. If there's any results they can share, I guess it's part of this whole thing, right?
Implementation status and measurement results.
And results, yeah.
Okay, in that case, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Quinn, and anything else stands out to you? Trent?
No, Bobby, I think just one thing. I think he had reached out to Alvin to see if he could participate in
Yes.
a workshop, but I think he's going to the he's going to be in Munich at the time. So I don't believe he identified anybody from NXP, right? If I
No.
recall. Yeah,
No.
okay. Let me look into that, see if we have anybody in the San Jose area. Or the more I'm looking at the agenda, I'm thinking maybe I might try to come out also, but I'll
Okay.
look into it.
All right. All right. Okay, thanks all.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.